What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to another episode of Crashing Against the Spread. We are coming off a 1-2 day. We missed the Celtics pick yesterday against the Bucks. We dropped the Knicks against the Mavs, but we hit the Cavs against the Brooklyn Nets. That was the early game that was in Paris. The Mavs came out early, smacked the Knicks in the mouth. Knicks, did their best. They tried to recover. They came back and lost the game by 4. So it was just a focused Mavs who remember getting beat by the Grizzlies, and that was the reason we faded them. Also, the Boston Celtics against the Bucks. Celtics on a back-to-back, had the best record off of back-to-backs, 5-1, and now they're 5-2. Milwaukee was up 30 points in the first half, to the point where the starting 5 got benched at halftime. So no way they're coming back after that. Giannis and Dame still on the floor shooting threes, and Tatum is just Tatum and Brown just looking on from the bench. So 1-2 we go. Try to be better today. Got to move on from it. We do have a lot of games today. I'm not going to be talking about all of them, and I'm not betting all of them. So get right into it. We do have the Kings and the 76ers. 76ers 1-point underdogs at home. No Joel Embiid, so I would lean Kings. Don't really know if I want to get involved though. Next game is the Pacers at the Hawks. This one got us earlier this week. Pacers, no Halliburton, and I would lean Hawks because that's 30 points of production that's missing from their team. I would also lean under. Hopefully with no Halliburton, we see a little more defense out of Indiana, because we know Atlanta like to score anyway. So I would lean Atlanta in the under. We'll see if I'm able to get there on that one. Rockets at the Pistons. Pistons home underdogs. 7 is the number. Staying away from this one, I would lean Rockets, of course. Pistons have no Cade Cunningham, and that's their best player. So they did lose the first game without him to the Kings by 12, 13 points or something like that. So Bulls, Warriors. I like the Bulls in this one. The number hasn't changed since it came out. Opened at 3.5, is just down to 3 right now. So that means that money technically came in on the Warriors. They did get beat pretty badly by the Pelicans the other day. Can only look to the Bulls, but I haven't seen a game since Zach LaVine came back. I'm not sure how the chemistry is. I'm going to look into that a little further, and I'll let you guys know. Clippers at Grizzlies. I like the Clippers. Clippers are 8-point favorites on the road. Grizzlies did get the Mavericks in their first game without John Morant. But I don't want to overthink that, because me overthinking it led to my loss in the Mavericks game yesterday. So Clippers fully healthy. Memphis has a long injury list. John Morant is still with the team, so he is still able to motivate, coach, and help players in the locker room, which he wasn't able to do when he was suspended. So that's going to be the difference between the start of the season and now with the Grizzlies. But I still want to go Clippers on this one. Portland, Minnesota, no thoughts. Charlotte, San Antonio, no thoughts. The Jazz and the Raptors is an interesting game because we've been making money off of these two teams for like the last week, 2 weeks or so, at least since the Raptors-Knicks trade. Jazz are 8-2 straight up and against the spread in their last 10 games. Raptors are only 4-6 in their last 10 games straight up. And the spread is at 3. Utah favored by 3 at home. So by the numbers, by the most recent play, this would say Jazz should get the Raptors at home. But I would rather watch this game and see what happens and make inferences off of that. Just not sure about these two teams playing each other. Most games where they're playing somebody else, I'd be on them. But Pelicans, Nuggets. Pelicans played a good game against the Warriors. Warriors have no answer for them, but this is a Nuggets team, so this is kind of going from one extreme to the other, where the Nuggets at home should make it really difficult to cover this 8.5 point spread. I would lean the Pelicans because that number is kind of high. We'd be asking the Nuggets to win by 10 points, basically. 9 or 10, same thing, in my opinion. But I would lean Pelicans for that reason. But I don't know if I'll get there. So I'm really only sure about the Clippers. And I like the under in that Pacers-Hawks game. So those are going to be the two for sure. I also would lean Kings, lean Bulls, and lean Pelicans. So, but I'm going official with the first two. So lock those in. Let's get this money. This is take number 3. So I hope this one works, and we'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Crash Gets the Spread. Thanks.